The top dog, I know these niggas all want my position. Cause I'm putting up numbers like a statistician. The king back like LeBron when he returned to Cleveland. Time to spread the bag around, make sure we all eating. Heard some niggas think they got us, guess we all even.
Everybody know who's doing what out here. And these babies are getting caught in the crossfire.
There's outrage over the death of a 4-year-old boy shot and killed when caught in the middle of someone else's firefight. Caught in the crossfire, that's first on Fox. And tonight, a 4-year-old boy is dead.
It happened overnight with shots ringing out near 8th and the Paseo. Bullets hit this car carrying the 4-year-old. This video just into Fox 4. Police want to track down the shooters involved. And as Fox 4's John Pepitone shows us tonight, a memorial has now been set up for the innocent child.
Police say that Masan Kelly Wilson was caught in the crossfire of a rolling gun battle. 2 vehicles where people were shooting at each other. The boy and 3 members of his family were in a 3rd car struck by the bullets.
This is a 4-year-old child. We all have children, we all have family.
Police plea for help after a family rushed their child to Truman Medical Center, recognizing that he had been shot. Doctors worked valiantly to save the boy's life, but could not.
It's time for our little presidents, our little lawyers, our little doctors to stop getting killed being in a crossfire for something stupid.
Police say they're seeing more reckless shootings recently that Thompson described as neighborhood wars.
And if you killed somebody last night, you killed that baby, lay it on your heart to do what's right. Because at this point right here, you're a killer. And anybody that supports you is a killer.
The ad hoc group against crime, accompanied by other community leaders, placed a cross at the intersection to draw attention to the horrible crime.
I want to make sure that those who are responsible for this, turn yourself in. There's still time. You can give us a call at ad hoc at 816-753-1111 if you want to turn yourself in.
Many say they're fed up with innocent children becoming the victims of reckless shooting.
And we like to say, you know, oh, guns don't kill people, people with guns kill people, but at the end of the day, does that really even matter? Someone has been, a child is lost, a child is dead. That's what matters.
Police say this is the 2nd incident over the weekend where a child was an unintended target. Police say a 5-year-old boy was shot in the arm during a domestic dispute that turned violent. John Pepitone, Fox 4 News, working for you in Kansas City.
Tonight, police say anyone who's heard or seen information about this shooting on social media should call the TIPS hotline, 816-474-TIPS. Up to a $2,000 reward is available for information that leads to an arrest.
This might be an unpopular opinion to some. One thing about truth is like, it's like the bitch that nobody wants around. Because the thing about it is, people like to wrap themselves up in a blanket of fantasy damn island. They like to focus on what they like to focus on. They like to be outraged about what they want to be outraged. And a lot of times we forget self-accountability. There is a statement that goes, you must take care of home first. And that applies in a way to this. With all the chaos going on and confusion and the sickness of the world, we already know that exists. Let's push all of that aside and let's talk about Black America, shall we? Let's talk about my people. Now, it's sad that I have to get into this because it just seems like every time I do a video about something like this, people that want to deflect and they have no real contribution to the conversation. They want to directly go to whether I'm mixed or not. So let's get right to that. I am Black. Both of my parents are Black. Now they are both light-skinned. My granddad on my dad's side, that's deceased now, is dark-skinned. My grandmother that is deceased now is light-skinned. On my mom's side, my grandfather that's deceased is dark skinned. My grandmother that's still living is light skinned. She has more of an olive complexion, okay? Now that we've cleared that up, now if we want to get into my eyes, well, where do you get those eyes from? Both my grandmothers had green, gray eyes. And let's not forget that we are from Africa, the mother of everything, and everything had to come from that. So it's not some phenomenon for Black people to have gray, green, blue eyes. Now, moving forward, let's get back to us. Before we start worrying about everything else going on, I can't help but to think the reason why that our community, our people are so plagued with things is because we're missing something that's right in front of our face. You know, when it comes to relationships, we'll tell women when it comes to men, we'll say, girl, well, you can't expect that man to love you better than you love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can you expect somebody else to love you? And the same thing to guys or otherwise. Same thing. If we don't love ourselves in our community, if we hate one another, then why are we screaming at other people for not giving a damn about us when we don't give a damn about ourselves? Now, as harsh and hard as that is of a pill to swallow, it's fucking true. We've got kids dying in the middle of fire bullets aimed in a neighborhood beef or whatever beef. It's personal stuff, and we're taking lives of kids, and kids keep dying. And this happens I live right outside the city of Detroit. This is happening. I know it happens everywhere, but this stuff, it happens here, and it's just in other cities. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. My thing is, all of you hood vigilantes, where are y'all at? Are y'all gangsters? Y'all so tough? Why you on the fucking Instagrams and Facebooks keyboard thugging? How about you take your punk ass to these streets and defend some of these kids? Use all that adrenaline and anger and tough shit to defend our babies, man. This is crazy. But most importantly, we must make a decision to say we gotta do better for our kids, because guess what? We cannot keep regressing, becoming more and more ignorant, becoming more and more illiterate, becoming more and more degenerate, and expect people to give a damn, because they won't. Because we don't give a damn about ourselves. Now, this doesn't go for all black people, so don't even bring that bullshit in my comments. This ain't about all blacks. All blacks are not ignorant. All blacks are not aggressive. It's good people. I know a bunch of them. All my circle are good people. They go to work, they mind their business, they pay the bills, they take care of their kids, their fathers in their lives, and so on and so forth. Some of these motherfuckers ain't shit. And that's just the truth. And at some point, we have to accept that and take responsibility. You want to talk about all the cancer, dig the cancer that we're causing amongst ourselves. I don't know what's going on. I don't care. Ain't nothing that serious that babies should be dying in gunfire because of whatever beef you got. I don't care if somebody stole your woman's vagina, somebody slept with your man, somebody stole your crack pipe, someone broke in your mama's house, stole all her stuff. Nobody's babies should be dying. It was a time you could go and whoop each other's asses out in the alley or whatever and it'd be done. And people will live to another day. But you got guns and you got these punks that are unwilling to use their hands. And they're taking the lives of babies. What are we doing? But we want to scream. And don't get me wrong, Black Lives Matter. But stop putting out a hashtag that you yourself don't even believe in. If you don't believe the shit, don't throw it up. I'm sorry. Because I'm tired. I'm no Mother Teresa. I'm not Mother of the Year. I'm not perfect. But let's not get into the tit for tat or where you could be wrong, the finger wagging and all of that stuff. Fact is fact, dude. We got to do better. We got to give a damn about ourselves, and we want somebody else to give a damn about us. And guess what? Truth be told, it ain't their responsibility to care. Because guess what? They take care of their people. Indians take care of their own people. Arabs and Chaldeans take care of their own people. Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, whatever. They all look out for one another. They can all live under the same roof if they have to get a goal accomplished. We can't even share the same house half the damn time. I'm part of that too. Because I'm telling you, somebody in my space too long, it's a situation. We gotta do better. It's gotta be a conscious decision. We have to take upon ourselves. We have to be the caretaker of one another. We gotta take care of home. We gotta bring it back in. We gotta come to the drawing board. We need to be the ones loving on one another. We need to be the ones helping one another. We need to be the ones teaching our own kids. We need to be the ones providing businesses and keeping it in our generation so we can provide legacies so our children's children can have some shit. But we can't do it if we killing each other off and arguing about dumb shit. Arguing about a 5-cent piece of bubble gum. That don't mean nothing. We gotta do better. I don't know what else I can say. I think I summed it up. Respectfully, leave your thoughts in the comments. I just want to tell y'all I was on fire. I was passionate about this. I love when you guys give me feedback. Love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and I genuinely want your feedback and your genuine, respectful thoughts. Catch y'all in a bit.